Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Breaking news for Social Security recipients: the SSA has just announced they're sending out $5,670 express card payments this May 2025. Is your payment included? What's your scheduled payment date? And how can you make sure you don't miss out on a single dollar? Stay tuned because I'm breaking down everything you need to know about these significant payments and the complete May payment schedule for Social Security, SSI, and SSDI beneficiaries. If you're one of the millions of Americans depending on these benefits each month, you know how crucial it is to have accurate information about your payments. The Social Security Administration is rolling out these special express card payments, and I don't want you to miss a single detail about this important development. Before we dive into the specifics, let me know in the comments if you've heard about these express card payments yet, or if this is the first time you're hearing about them. Your experience helps our entire community stay informed. Let's start with the big news: the express card payments of $5,670. These payments are part of a new initiative by the Social Security Administration to provide additional support to specific categories of beneficiaries. Now, it's important to understand that not every Social Security recipient will receive these express card payments. They're primarily targeted at beneficiaries who meet certain criteria established by the SSA. So, who exactly qualifies for these $5,670 payments? The SSA has designated these funds primarily for beneficiaries who have been receiving SSDI benefits for at least 2 years and have demonstrated particular financial hardship due to medical expenses. The express card format was chosen to expedite the delivery of these funds to those who need them most urgently. The payments are being processed separately from regular monthly benefits and will arrive on special direct express cards for those who qualify. If you think you might qualify, you're probably wondering how you'll know for sure. The SSA began sending notification letters in late April to all eligible recipients. If you haven't received a notification letter by May 5th and believe you should qualify, I strongly recommend contacting the SSA directly through their website or by calling their toll-free number. Don't wait and potentially miss out on funds you're entitled to receive. Now, let's talk about the regular Social Security payment schedule for May 2025, because these express card payments are separate from your normal monthly benefits. As always, the Social Security Administration distributes payments according to a specific calendar based on your birth date and the type of benefits you receive. For those receiving Social Security retirement benefits, your payment date is determined by your birth date. If your birthday falls on the 1st through the 10th of any month, your payment will be deposited on Wednesday, May 14th, 2025. If your birthday falls on the 11th through the 20th, expect your payment on Wednesday, May 21st, and if your birthday is on the 21st through the 31st, your payment will arrive on Wednesday, May 28th. However, if you started receiving Social Security benefits before May 1997, or if you receive both Social Security and SSI benefits, your payment will be on Friday, May 2nd, 2025. Mark these dates on your calendar so you know exactly when to expect your funds. For SSI recipients, your regular monthly payment for May will be distributed on Thursday, May 1st, 2025. The SSA always issues SSI payments on the first of the month unless that day falls on a weekend or federal holiday, in which case payments are issued on the preceding business day. SSDI recipients follow the same schedule as retirement beneficiaries, with payment dates based on birth dates. However, if you're a concurrent beneficiary receiving both SSDI and SSI, you'll receive your SSDI payment on the 3rd of the month. I want to pause here and ask, has the Social Security payment schedule ever confused you? Let me know in the comments below if you've ever experienced delays or confusion about when your benefits should arrive. Now, let's address some important questions about these express card payments that many of you probably have. First, will receiving the $5,670 express card payment affect your regular benefits? The answer is no. These are supplemental payments that will not impact your standard monthly benefit amount. They're being processed through a separate system and won't interfere with your regular payment schedule. Second, are these express card payments taxable? According to the information released by the SSA, these specific payments are classified as emergency assistance funds, which means they are generally not considered taxable income. However, I always recommend consulting with a tax professional about your specific situation to be certain. Third, what should you do if you qualify but don't receive your express card? The SSA has established a dedicated helpline specifically for questions about these express card payments. If you believe you qualified but haven't received your payment by mid-May, call them directly at the number provided in your notification letter. Don't wait too long to follow up, as there may be time limitations for addressing any issues with these special payments. While we're discussing important updates, let's talk about some other significant changes to Social Security benefits that are happening this year. The cost of living adjustment, COLA, for 2025 was set at 2.5%, which is reflected in the benefit amounts you're currently receiving. This adjustment helps ensure that your benefits keep pace with inflation and maintain your purchasing power. Additionally, the SSA has implemented several administrative changes to streamline the benefits process. They've expanded their online services, making it easier for beneficiaries to access information about their accounts, update personal information, and request certain services without having to visit a Social Security office in person. If you haven't already, I highly recommend creating an online account through the official SSA website to take advantage of these convenient features. Another important update affects Medicare beneficiaries. The standard Medicare Part B premium for 2025 increased slightly to $179.80 per month. If you have these premiums deducted directly from your Social Security benefits, you should have already noticed this adjustment in your monthly payment amount. Let's talk more specifically about the express card payments. These cards will be mailed directly to eligible recipients and will arrive in a distinctive envelope clearly marked from the Social Security Administration. The cards will be ready to use immediately upon receipt. No activation is required. However, you will need to create a PIN the first time you use the card at an ATM or for certain purchases. The express cards function like any other debit card and can be used to make purchases wherever debit cards are accepted. You can also use them to withdraw cash at ATMs, though be aware that some ATMs may charge usage fees. I recommend withdrawing larger amounts less frequently to minimize any potential fees. One question many of you might have is whether you can transfer the funds from the express card to your bank account. Yes, you can. The Direct Express cards allow for transfers to personal bank accounts through their online portal or mobile app. This might be a good option if you prefer to manage all your funds in one place. What happens if your Express card is lost or stolen? Contact the Direct Express customer service immediately to report it. The number will be provided with your card when it arrives. They can freeze the card to prevent unauthorized use and issue a replacement. Make sure to do this promptly if your card goes missing to protect your funds. Now, I know many of you are wondering about the future of Social Security benefits beyond these express payments. The Social Security trust funds have been a topic of ongoing discussion, with concerns about their long-term solvency. The latest projections from the Social Security Board of Trustees indicate that without legislative changes, the trust funds could be depleted by the early 2030s. However, this doesn't mean benefits would stop entirely. It means the system would only be able to pay about 78% of scheduled benefits from ongoing tax revenue. Congress continues to debate various proposals to address these long-term funding challenges. Some proposals include raising the retirement age, increasing the payroll tax cap, or modifying the benefit formula. As of now, no significant legislation has been passed to comprehensively address these issues, but it remains an important policy priority. How does this affect you right now? For current beneficiaries, especially those who are already in retirement, the impact of these long-term challenges is likely to be minimal. The political reality is that any major changes would most likely be phased in gradually and primarily affect future beneficiaries rather than current ones. For those of you who are still working and planning for retirement, It's wise to stay informed about potential changes to the Social Security system and to diversify your retirement planning beyond just Social Security benefits. Consider other savings vehicles like 401(k), IRAs, and personal investments to ensure financial security in retirement. Speaking of staying informed, have you subscribed to this channel yet? If not, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss important updates about Social Security benefits, retirement planning, and financial news that could affect your benefits. Your financial security matters, and staying informed is the first step to protecting it. As we wrap up, let me summarize the key points about these express card payments and the May 2025 payment schedule. The $5,670 express card payments are being sent to eligible SSDI recipients who meet specific criteria related to medical financial hardship. Notification letters went out in late April, and the cards themselves will be distributed throughout May. These payments are separate from regular monthly benefits and won't affect your usual payment amount. Regular Social Security retirement payments will be distributed on May 14th, 21st, and 28th, depending on your birth date, unless you started receiving benefits before May 1997, in which case you'll receive your payment on May 2nd. SSI recipients will receive their monthly payment on May 1st. If you think you qualify for an express card payment but don't receive notification or the card itself, contact the SSA directly. Keep all documentation related to your benefits and any correspondence from the SSA in case you need to reference it. I hope this information has been helpful in understanding the upcoming express card payments and your regular benefit schedule for May 2025. Financial security is crucial, especially for those depending on Social Security benefits, and staying informed is key to managing your benefits effectively. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from this information. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for regular updates on Social Security benefits, retirement planning, and financial news that matters to you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with more important updates and information to help you navigate your benefits and secure your financial future. Stay safe, stay informed, and take care. What questions do you have about these express card payments, or your May 2025 benefit schedule? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them in an upcoming video.